Hey guys, Angus here, the founder of Bank Statement Converter, and I'm just want to tell you about this weird PDF I was working on today. I got an email from a user, and they're saying the deposits should be positive, but they are showing as negative in the CSV. So what's this about? So I took a look at the PDF, and the amounts are the first four amounts are negative, the balances are all positive. But then when it's extracted, the amounts are negative, that's correct, but the balance is also negative. So that's wrong. And then also something kind of interesting, the amount and the balance headers have minus signs after them. So that's something a little bit weird as well. So what's going on? I opened up the PDF, selected the text, highlighted it, copied it, and then pasted it into like Notepad or something. And you see, yes, there does seem to be a minus sign character at the end of the amount, at the end of the balance. So the next step is like I open this up in PDF Snake, which is it's a local application for debugging PDFs. I've isolated the part of the PDF for the 110.00 text. So it starts with a begin text object, then it chooses a font, then it moves into position, and then it starts drawing characters. So it draws $, and then moves, and then 1, and then moves, and then 10.00. Then the text block ends, and then this is kind of the key part. It sets the gray level to 0 for non-stroking and stroking operations. Basically, that's saying set the color to black. Then it chooses a font, and it moves, and it draws the minus sign. So those are all the commands to draw the $110.00, and kind of as expected, because for this amount the minus sign is visible. Okay, now let's take a look at a non-visible minus sign and see how that's encoded. So this is the encoding for the balance value, and the balance value is 1,527.57. The text is encoded similar to the amount, to the previous one we looked at, but there is one difference. It sets the gray level for stroking and non-stroking operations 0.878, which is some sort of gray value, and then it draws the minus sign. So in the previous one, it set the gray value to black, and now this is some sort of gray. And actually, this gray value matches the background color's gray value, which means that when it's printed, the minus sign is not visible. It's there, but you can't see it because it blends in with the background. So that's how they did it. It's not invisible. It's just matching the background color. You could say it's camouflage. You could also say it's invisible. That's why we can't see it in the PDF, but it is there. Okay, so now we know what the problem is. We have to think about how we're going to get the data out. Like, how do we extract from this PDF with these kind of invisible minus signs? I think there's really two ways to do it. One is we can OCR the PDF, so we can convert each page of the PDF into a PNG file. Then we'll use OCR to extract the text from the PNG, and the OCR will not recognize the minus signs because it can't see them. There's no like contrast between. Well, I just can't see them because it's a bunch of pixels, and then the amount should come out correctly. Yeah, that would probably work. OCRing computer generated PDFs is pretty accurate, but the risk with OCR is you can miss characters and you can get stuff wrong. Although it is pretty accurate these days, especially when it's computer generated text. Another downside with OCR is it's slow and it uses a lot of processing. So it's basically computationally expensive, and then it takes multiple seconds per PDF per image to process. So the UX is not very good, and the accuracy potentially could be bad, and it also uses up resources. So I don't really want to do OCR. I mean, sometimes I do it, but if I can avoid it, I usually try to. Another option is we basically just we extract the text from the PDF, and then we strip out all text that is not black. So if it's any color that's not solid black, we just say get rid of it. We don't want to care about it because we know for this PDF that only black text is relevant. And that should work, although there is one downside. At the moment, Bank Statement Converter, the text extraction code does not even it's not aware of color of text. So I need to make some changes so that when extracting the text, we know what color that text is, and then the next step later on can do some operations based on the color of the text. Um, so yeah, I will try approach number two, um, see if that works, and if not, maybe I'll fall back to the OCR method. But anyway, that was just kind of an interesting PDF I saw. There's a lot of these, and I don't know if you guys care about them. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Um, but I thought it'd be quite interesting to look at these strangely encoded PDFs. So see you next time, and hopefully you enjoyed.